infamous homophobe ordered to pay $100,000 to gay couple she denied marriage license. I thought we would end on a little bit more of a positive note. Kim Davis, the former Rowan County clerk in Kentucky, has been instructed to pay $100,000 in damages to a same sex couple who she denied a marriage license to based on her religious beliefs. This verdict came from a federal jury in the case of Armin versus Davis, awarding $50,000 to each plaintiff, David Armand and David Moore. Their attorney, Joe Buckles, highlighted the simplicity of the case, stating, "The Supreme Court says that my clients have a constitutional right to marry under the 14th Amendment. But this case isn't really about Davis's religion. It's about a government official that just refused to do her job." Despite the victory for Armand and Moore, another couple in a parallel case, Yates versus Davis, received no damages, which Buckles termed a quote terrible injustice. This case reflects on ongoing tensions between the intersection of individual religious beliefs and constitutional rights in the aftermath of the 2015 Supreme Court ruling legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide. So, for some background on this case, if you're not maybe American and not familiar with this situation. So back in 2015, when gay marriage became federally legalized because of a Supreme Court decision, there was a gay couple in Kentucky that went down to their local courthouse to get married. Actually, there are two couples because she did this twice. And Kim Davis here refused to do her job that the government pays her salary for to issue them their marriage license because she's a Christian. She has a biblical worldview that marriage is between one man and one woman. And this has been an ongoing battle, legal battle for since this incident. And so far the courts have sided with the couples. They're like she's failing to do her duty as a government official. And now she's officially been ordered to pay $100,000 to one of the couples. Then they're also, both of these couples who she did this to are also going to file to have their lawyers and courts fees, have her be liable for paying those fees. However, on one hand, it's kind of sad because one of the couples were not awarded any damages. And their lawyers was saying that this was a terrible injustice because the court has ruled that they are owed nothing, even though their constitutional rights were violated. And that's very unfair. That being said, Davis's lawyers are going to try to appeal this decision. They are going to try to appeal the damages that she was, for lack of a better word, like sentenced or ruled that she has to pay. But for right now, I thought this was a little bit of a victory. We'll see how it plays out.
Okay, so what are the chances that the whole bunch of conservatives are just going to donate that to her?
I don't know if that's allowed. There are, especially because of state law, there are certain state laws where you're not allowed to have other people cover the damages that you are mandated to pay. So I don't know if she would be able to do that, but that could, in certain states, that's illegal.
I do think that whether or not she has to pay out of pocket or not, this is a win because, well, not because she has to pay it, but because this is now a precedent. That's the more important thing here, because now this is going to be used as a reference. So this is about future people that come and their rights is going to, so this is good. This is good to have this in the books.
Yeah. We have to see how
people
they are going to try to appeal this. So we'll see how far it goes up the chain. Because the Supreme Court previously declined to hear her appeal a few years ago, but now we have a very different Supreme Court.
So I have a few more minutes, so I just wanted to let everyone know that we almost made it today. That's amazing. I didn't think it's...
Wow. Thank you, everyone. This is incredible.
Yes, that's crazy. Like in 3 days, we managed to get so close to our goal. In 3 days, I did not believe that it would take this low amount of time. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody who donated. I will include the link one more time. So for people who might be new here, We are kind of short on cash, and we have let some of our writers go, and we can't pay them, and we need to. This is an emergency situation that we're dealing with, but you guys basically saved us. So thank you so much for making us able to continue what we're doing. Thank you for that. I also think it was very sweet that a lot of people mentioned in the live chat the rooster sounds in their language.
Yeah, wait, I
Oh,
actually
Beijing.
love this. Gaijin gave a $2
Yeah.
super chat saying, in Mandarin, roosters say, "Ah, woo, woo, woo."
Okay. That sounds like an ambulance, but okay.
Seek the Truth said, in Turkish, it's, I don't even know how to say this with the umlauts.
Uru? Uru. Uru.
Uwu? No.
I don't know.
Roosters say uwu in Turkish.
I don't know that they were cam girls, the roosters who
Yeah.
yeah.
Damian, I don't know what language this is, but he says kakuli kodu. Okay.
That's like it's very much like Americans.
It's closer, yeah. In
Yeah.
Vishwa is saying in Telugu, this is Chindara Chindara Bandara.
Bandara.
Chindara Bandara.
Chindara Bandara.
I don't know. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Ved is also saying in India, they also say kuku. Okay, I can kind of see that being more accurate.
That's the closest one to actual sound, I would say. That's the closest one so far. Yeah.
Sakai is saying in Spanish, it's
ki 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 kikiriki kikiriki.
Kikiriki.
So in Persian, that sounds like you're saying, who penis who, as if.
That's why Armin and I were laughing earlier.
Like who penis? It basically means who penis who. Like as if like you're asking whose penis is this? Okay.
And Dana, I like this one a lot. It's kukuri kuku.
Oh, that's very much like. Oh my god, that's very sounds because ours is kukuri kuku. It's very close.
I think the Ukrainian one is the closest to the actual sound that we've heard so far.
I know, but all the vowels of the Ukrainian is the same as the vowels for the Persian. Weird, interesting.
There's a lot of Ukrainian words that actually sound like Persian. I wonder what's going on there. Right. And yeah. Oh, there's another super chat by Sid Dave.
Oh, here, I got it. Do you want to read it?
Yeah. So Sid Dave is saying, do you guys have other jobs outside of atheist activism? Does it pay the bills? Not that you have to reveal everything. I appreciate what you do. Well, thank you, Sid Dave. And thank you for all the super chats you gave us today. It's super generous. I do have a full-time job outside of Atheist Republic. I volunteer. So I have a full-time job, and I actually have a new job. I don't know. Maybe I'm actually in a position nowadays to reveal what I do. With my previous job, I couldn't, but I will consider if I want to do that. Yeah.
For security reasons, I do not talk about what I do outside of my atheist activism because of, I have some major security issues, so I cannot answer that question.
Yeah. And before we leave, I would just like to highlight our fundraiser one more time because, wait, let me pull it up. Okay. Boom. We have another donation, which I think might be our monthly donations from Victoria, saying, I don't have much, but I hope this helps. This channel must stay alive.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Victoria. It does help. It absolutely helps. Anything that people can contribute helps. So thank you very much for your generosity and your contribution. It does make a difference. And I also saw that earlier in the live chat, Sakai was asking us about a counter for our monthly donor goal. And I am going to come up with a way to track that. I'm going to look on look at things on the back end to see if there's a way that I can do a feature like that. But yes, I am definitely keeping track of if we've met our goal with those $10 monthly donors to help keep the news show alive. So everyone, thank you so much for one, just showing up today, being part of our community. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and thank you for being what actually makes this community what it is. You know, like a lot of people come because they, know Armin for his atheist activism, or they like, our commentary, or they like the way that we talk about these news and really just have fun with our community. But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the people that show up in our live chat every day that say the hilarious and entertaining things that you guys do, it really wouldn't be the same. So thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. No, so, and thank you, Susie, for setting this up. I didn't know what else we're gonna do. Like, you saved. So yeah, actually, special thanks to Susie and all the work that she does to keep us alive. I thought like we're done and over, and you came up with this idea. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And like I said, we have a plan for going forward, and we have a plan to stabilize, and we are going to, like I said before, the only way that we've ever gotten through any challenge as an organization is through the power of our community. And I know we're going to do it again.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I have another show to do. I'm doing 2 to 3 streams a day. So I am trying to work as much as possible to get us keep us above water. So I'm gonna go to our next stream on our Persian channel. So see you guys again. Probably I'll see you guys with Secular Rarity soon. But Susie, I will see you here same time next week. Bye, guys.
That's right. Bye.
Like and subscribe. Bye. Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do. And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.